Hello everyone, I'm Shellstorm, welcome back to another reaction video, and yes, I am continuing with my reactions to the RWBY series. The reaction on the first episode is like almost 1 year old, which actually scares me of how time passes and what has passed in between those two videos. But yeah, I also found out that on the channel of the Rooster Thief, there is no playlist of RWBY anymore, or at least when I checked. So I'll be reacting to the show on their website. Hopefully that's gonna be alright. I will skip the openings and the endings because of the music. And yeah, hopefully I can catch up. I don't know if I think we finished volume 8. I could be mistaken about that, but as I said in the first reaction, I already checked RWBY until the end of the volume 6, I believe, before they went, I mean, they arrived in Atlas, so from then on I don't know what's going on. I think that's the end of the volume 6. And yeah, so this is gonna be like a rewatch session. But I did like, I don't know, the first season of RWBY was for me in 2014-15 maybe. So the time has passed, so I probably forgot some of the things here. So I will still call it some kind of a reaction, right? And I also think that RWBY has a great rewatch potential, as I think I said in the first reaction as well. So yeah, today we're gonna check out Volume 1, Chapter 2 and 3. And yeah, without further ado, let's see. So the time when they arrived at the beacon. And here's the vomit boy. Yeah, I remember. And the shadow people. All looking kinda alike.
Wow.
The first time I saw this is gonna be the Hulkworks.
You from Vale's got nothing on this.
That kid's got a collapsible staff! She's got a fire sword!
Weapon geek, right?
Easy there, little sister. They're just weapons.
Just weapons? They're an extension of ourselves. They're a part of us. Oh, they're so cool.
Well, why can't you swoon over your own weapon? Aren't you happy with it?
Of course I'm happy with Crescent Rose. I just really like seeing new ones. It's like meeting new people, but better.
RWBY,
Damn.
come on. Why don't you go try and make some friends of your own?
But why would I need friends when I have you?
Well, actually, my friends are here now. Gotta go catch up. Can't see 'em.
Wait, where are you going? Are we supposed to go to our dorms?
That doesn't work like that.
Do we have dorms? I don't know what I'm doing. What are you doing? Sorry. Sorry? Do you have any idea of the damage you could have caused? Give me that. This is dust, mined and purified from the Schnee quarry. What are you, brain dead? Dust, fire, water, lightning,
I mean,
energy.
those vials are closed,
Listen,
so
Steve, is any of this sinking in? What do you have to say for yourself?
the dust shouldn't go out, right? Bad design. But they are strong enough to survive the falling. Okay?
Unbelievable! This is exactly the kind of thing I was talking about. I'm really, really sorry. You complete dolt! What are you even doing here? Aren't you a little young to be attending Beacon? Well, I... This isn't your ordinary combat school. It's not just sparring and practice, you know. We're here to fight monsters, so watch where you're going! Hey, I said I was sorry, princess.
It's Eris, actually. Weiss Schnee, heiress to the Schnee Dust Company, one of the largest producers of energy propellant in the world.
Finally, some recognition.
This same company, infamous for its controversial labor forces and questionable business partners.
What? How dare! The nerve of... Ugh. I promise I'll make this up to you. I guess I'm not the only one having a rough first day. So, what's...
Welcome to Beacon.
Hey. I'm Jean.
Ruby. Aren't you the guy that threw up on the ship?
First impressions.
All I'm saying is that motion sickness is a much more common problem than people let on.
Look, I'm sorry. Vomit Boy was the first thing that came to mind.
Oh, yeah? What if I called you Crater Face?
Hey, that explosion was an accident.
Well, the name's Jean Arc. Short, sweet, rolls off the tongue. Ladies love it.
Do they?
They will. Well, I hope they will. I mean, my mom always says that. Never mind.
So, I got this thing.
Whoa! Is that a scythe?
It's also a customizable, high-impact sniper rifle.
A what?
It's also a gun.
Oh,
That's a cool design.
that's cool.
So what do you got?
Oh, I got this sword. Yeah, I've got a shield too.
So what did they do?
Whoa!
I actually think John's shield is cool.
The shield gets smaller, so when I get tired of carrying it, I can just put it away.
But wouldn't it weigh the same?
Yeah, it does.
Well, I'm kind of a dork when it comes to weapons. I guess I did go a little overboard in designing it.
Wait, you made that?
Of course! All students at Signal forge their own weapons. Didn't you make yours?
It's a hand-me-down. My great-great-grandfather used it to fight in the war.
Sounds more like a family heirloom to me. Well, I like it. Not many people
That's
have an appreciation for the classics these
4
days.
generations.
The classics.
So why'd you help me out back there, in the courtyard?
Why not? My mom always says, strangers are just friends you haven't met yet.
That's true.
Hey, where are we going?
Oh, I don't know. I was following you. You think there might be a directory? Maybe a food court? Some sort of recognizable landmark? Is that a no?
That's a no.
Okay, I'm great-great-grandfather. Like, I am so bad with like family trees and stuff, so how many years is that? Like, man, I'm just digging a hole for myself here, but I'm trying to think. That's a information that is or could be very important, but until this point I still don't know what's the meaning behind, like, what's the sword and his grandfather gave that. I mean, so yeah, I mean, at this point I'm just digging a hole for myself because I don't know. So yeah, that was the second chapter, so let's continue into the third one. Alright.
Ruby, over here! I saved you a spot! Oh, hey, I gotta
They are
go.
all
I'll see
standing.
you after the ceremony.
Hey, wait! Ah, great. Where am I supposed to find another nice, quirky girl to talk to?
How's your first day going, little sister?
You mean since you ditched me and I exploded?
Yikes, meltdown already?
No, I literally exploded a hole in front of the school, and there was some fire, and I think some ice.
Are you being sarcastic?
I wish! I tripped over some crabby girl's luggage, and then she yelled at me, and then I sneezed, and then I exploded, and then she yelled again, and I felt really, really bad, and I just wanted her to stop yelling at me. You! Oh god, it's happening again! You're lucky we weren't blown off the side of the cliff.
Oh my god, you really exploded.
It was an accident! It was an accident! What's this?
The Schnee Dust Company is not responsible for any injuries or damages sustained while operating a Schnee Dust Company product. Although not mandatory, the Schnee family highly encourages their customers to read and familiarize themselves with this easy-to-follow guide to dust application and practice in the field.
Thank you.
You really want to start making things up to me?
Absolutely.
Read this and don't ever speak to me again.
Look, it sounds like you two just got off on the wrong foot. Why don't you start over and try to be friends, okay?
Yeah, great idea, sis. Hello, Weiss. I'm Ruby. Want to hang out? We could go shopping for school supplies. Yeah, and we can paint our nails and try on clothes and talk about cute boys like tall, blonde, and scraggly over there. Well, really? No.
I'll keep this brief. You have traveled here today in search of knowledge, to hone your craft and acquire new skills. And when you have finished, you plan to dedicate your life to the protection of the people. But I look amongst you, and all I see is wasted energy, in need of purpose, direction. You assume knowledge will free you of this, but your time at this school will prove that knowledge can only carry you so far. It is up to you to take the first step.
Deep.
You will gather in the ballroom tonight. Tomorrow, your initiation begins. Be ready. You are dismissed.
He seemed kind of off.
It's almost like he wasn't even there.
I'm a natural blonde, you know.
It's like a big slumber party.
I don't think Dad would approve of all the boys, though.
I know I do. Ugh. What's that?
A letter to the gang back at Signal. I promised to tell them all about Beacon and how things are going.
Aw, that's so cute!
Shut up! I didn't get to take my friends with me to school. It's weird not knowing anyone here.
What about John? He's nice. There you go.
We never
Plus one
talked
friend.
about her
That's
friends
100%
again.
Increase.
Pretty sure Weiss counts as a negative friend. Back to 0.
There's no such thing as negative friends. You just made one friend and one enemy. Look, it's only been one day. Trust me, you've got friends all around you. You just haven't met them yet.
Like this one.
That girl.
You know her?
Not really. She saw what happened this morning, but left before I could say anything.
Well, now's your chance.
Well, wait! What are you doing?
Hello! I believe you two may know each other.
Aren't you that girl that exploded?
Yeah.
First impressions.
My name's Ruby. But you can just call me Crater. Actually, you can just call me Ruby.
Okay.
What are you doing? I don't know. Help me.
So, what's your name?
Blake.
Well, Blake, I'm Yang, Ruby's older sister. I like your bow.
Thanks.
It goes great with your pajamas.
Right.
Nice night, don't you think?
Yes, it's lovely. Almost as lovely as this book. That I will continue to read. As soon as you leave.
Yeah, this girl's a lost cause.
What's it about?
Huh?
Your book. Does it have a name?
Well, it's about a man with 2 souls, each fighting for control over his body.
Oh yeah, that's real lovely.
I love books. Yang used to read to me every night before bed. Stories of heroes and monsters. They're one of the reasons I want to be a huntress.
Why is that? Hoping you'll live happily ever after?
Well, I'm hoping we all will. As a girl, I wanted to be just like those heroes in the books. As someone who fought for what was right and who protected people who couldn't protect themselves.
That's very ambitious for a child. Unfortunately, the real world isn't the same as a fairy tale.
Well, that's why we're here. To make it better.
Oh, I'm so proud of my baby
Damn.
sister.
Cut it out!
Well, Ruby, Yang, it's a
What in
pleasure
the
to...
world is going on over here? Don't you realize some of us are trying to sleep? Oh, not you again! Shh, guys, she's right. People are trying to sleep.
Oh, now you're on my side.
I was always on your side.
Yeah, what's your problem with my sister? She's only trying to be nice.
She's a hazard to my health.
Okay. That is gonna be the first or the second 2 chapters. Not sure what's the right way to say it. Oh, these episodes are really short, so I will probably do as I'm doing right now, so the 4th and the 5th chapter and the 6th and the 7th chapter together. And if I remember correctly, the 8th chapter is very fight heavy, so that's gonna be the episode for its own, or the reaction for its own. And yeah, it's it's great to be back to it. I'm still a little in shock that the first reaction it was like, I don't know, 10, somewhere between 10 months ago. So the time really flies by. But yeah, I won't really go into details much, and I think I already said that in the first reaction, in the first episode, that I won't be talking to spoilers if anyone here is watching RWBY for the first time. But I would assume after all these years of RWBY being out, the people who are watching me already watched RWBY, right? I mean, but I won't spoil series if there is somebody that isn't, like, is watching RWBY for the first time here. So that's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, I'll be doing RWBYs every Wednesdays now, and we'll see where we'll, I guess, go from there. We have a lot to catch up, so this slot will be here for a while. And if you will be like, if you will enjoy the reactions as much as I won't expect you to, I could also increase the reactions that I'll be doing on a weekly basis of the RWBY. But yeah, if you enjoyed my reaction here, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and if you're new, the subscribe button is below this video, but if you're not sure yet, you can go check other videos on the channel and then decide if you want to join here to the community or not. So yeah, thank you again for checking this one out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!